so uptight? You're so uptight. What are you doing? Why are you stopping it? What's the problem? Don't do what? I just moved. That was so, you were so delayed in that. Come on. Okay. Okay, sorry that I want to be loose. Yeah, you're not loose. He's never loose. He's uptight. Tight, uptight. So what's up? What are we talking about tonight? Okay, so I told you were kicking it off, and then you're gonna tell me. I'll tell you though, you're okay until you're not, and then you end up doing something to not be able to come back from to yourself. You're okay until you're not, and then you end up making a rash decision that might not ever bring you home again. Like I know that I've had a lot of. Caden, I'm sorry I missed you earlier. I've been so busy and I slept in this morning, but I hope that all is well. Please travel safe. Tell Emily to hit me up.
The
Tell little man that he's a beast. But
the topic is recognizing when you're not okay.
Yeah, no, because I might feel the best in the world, right? And then something will happen, and then I might make a rash decision. You know, I've made very, very rash decisions where I've hurt myself really bad, and I might not wanted to, like to end it all or anything like that, but I just didn't know what to do in that moment. But it could have ended it. Like there's been times that I've had very serious wounds where it could have been ended,
right?
And I might not have wanted that in 5 minutes, but in that moment, I didn't know what to do, and that's sad. And how do we know how to ask for help, or how do we learn how to ask for help when those moments are happening?
I think it's kind of like yeah.
Because I don't recognize when I'm not okay. Because most of the time, 9 times out of 10, when I'm not okay, I feel better than I ever felt in the world.
Right.
And so I feel like I'm on a jet plane.
And we know that's definitely not the case.
And so jet planes always gonna crash out if you don't know how to drive.
Yeah, up in the chat. Hi, Lil Martinez.
How old are you? You're grown up, right?
Hopefully you've grown, Lil Martinez. But even if you're not, though, it's still like we just really just talking about mental health topics and just recognizing that when you're not okay. So, you don't got to be too old because really the what spurred this topic right here is because someone close to the family, one of their cousins died that was 19 years old. Oh, you can't see? Okay, they passed away.
They passed away because they didn't know what to do and they took their own they took the steps for their own self.
They took measures into their own hands and stuff. And and that was just one of those times with someone that was so young and they just didn't know how to ask for help and they didn't know how to recognize that they got something going on that was wrong and they didn't know what to do. So, they took matters into their own hands and we just trying to bring awareness that, you gotta talk to somebody. You gotta let somebody know that.
Stranger. I've cried to be honest to the world, I've cried in strangers at the store in their arms. Like just because I didn't know where else to turn. And like I just hit my breaking point. Like I've been out there like a crash dummy, crashing out, and like I found I found things. I found people, humanity in people. That there's been people that stepped in and showed some humanity in me when they didn't know what was going on, and that's all it takes. Sometimes it's just a little bit of humanity and to not.
Yeah, it's hard to hear you.
Oh.
Is your earbud working? Yeah.
But it's just a little humanity.
So we're gonna try to get our sound right, but she just really kind of explaining like how she done been in the situations where she had to ask for help for random people or just anybody that she come in contact with because when you need the help you need it right then and it's like don't be afraid to ask. You never know who might can say that thing that you need to hear to put you back on track, or can maybe.
To put you back into reality in that second of the fact that your life is not as bad as you feel like it is in that moment.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
I'm trying to get my earbuds, so I don't know.
You got it back.
It's not hooking up. We should have used yours. I think mine's dead out. Anyway, should I project my voice?
Maybe we should just
Uh-huh.
put it on here then. So maybe they can hear us like this. So y'all can let us know that y'all can hear us.
Put that one on charge.
Caden, I know you there. Caden, can you hear us, Caden?
Caden's getting ready to take. He finna to serve it up for the country. He leaving I think Monday.
What about now? Can y'all hear us now? Saying I may joke a lot about better, thank you. Okay, Crystal, we appreciate you tuning in, Crystal. We do hope that that maybe we can say something that can help you on your journey.
988 is always your best friend if you have nowhere to turn. Remember 988.
Yeah, 988. Call 988. They got a line
I promise you, I have them on speed dial.
To just listen to people and hear people out.
And you don't have to want to hurt yourself in order to call them. If you just feel helpless, call them. They have amazing resources in every state they will get you some help. They're not going to get you off the phone.
Friends, but they always put
judgment or
put it back. No, put it back on track. No,
yeah.
I feel that, Kay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just getting advice from close friends, they put you back on track. Yeah, man. You got to. You got to have those friends around you that'll help keep you grounded. If you don't have, a spouse, if you don't have, some wife or husband or somebody that can just, that can be there for you and be your support.
Yeah, and I think that I'm really blessed because like my husband knows I'm crashing out before I do, right? Like I said, before I crash out, I feel
like see it.
I feel like I can just take the whole world and throw it across the damn field and catch it on my own.
Oh, we appreciate you too for showing up, Crystal. Give us a like and subscribe for sure.
I'm thankful. Like I have a very small support system, but I have a very solid support system, and not everybody is blessed to have that. And I just, I just hope that even if it's a stranger you have to reach out to, that you find somebody in that moment to reach out and just say you're not okay, because you don't always. When somebody asks how your day is, shit. If your day is shitty, tell them no, my day is shitty right now.
Just tell them it's shitty.
Tell them, because you never know who is going to be the blessing to change that around.
Right, it's so crazy. I'm gonna tell y'all this. I promise you. If you tell somebody you not having a good day, you will be surprised at their reaction. I promise you, you will be so surprised at their reaction. You just tell somebody, like, if somebody asks you, "Hey, how you doing?" You like, you know what? The day's not going well. This shit is actually going pretty bad. You know what I mean? If you try that, you'll be surprised at the support, because as humans, innately, we try to help each other and stuff like that, but we just taught that, hide it.
How you doing? I'm good. Okay, well, I'm good too. Thank you. But I promise you guys, I've received help in grocery stores. I've received help in just the most random places because I wasn't okay in that moment and I didn't know what to do. I just allowed my mouth to do the talking for me, and to say, instead of saying, "Yeah, I'm okay, I'm fine, leave me alone,"
What's up, Mugs?
Like, no, Mugsy, where's my birthday present? Just kidding. Just kidding.
Yeah, we definitely adopt you, Mugs. Pull you on into the fam.
Mugs the Playboy. Gotta take them Playboy ears off, bro. You too old for that.
Yeah, man.
But anyway, I've received help from complete strangers because I've been able to tell them that I wasn't okay.
Right.
And it's a blessing. It's a blessing, and you just never know where that help is going to come from. But I encourage everybody that feels hopeless, or they might feel the best they ever felt,
right?
But if that's like something you're not used to, and that's a feeling, that you should heed the warning, and you should try to seek refuge in the people or in safe environments and and
Right.
and safe things, because you never know what the outcome is going to look like.
Yeah, man, for
Like, I got
real.
scars beyond measure for the fact that I didn't know how to I didn't know how to not crash
Ask for
out.
help, you know what I mean?
Like, and just to not crash
Not
out.
crash, yeah.
And like, I
It's a
wear them. I wear
well,
them, and
it's a constant journey. That's the thing that a lot of people have to realize that have mental health issues is that it's going to be a constant journey, a constant fight to stay afloat,
mm-hmm,
and you can't give it up. It's like
mm-hmm,
breathing. You know what I'm
mm-hmm,
saying? That right there has become like a form of breathing
mm-hmm.
because it's a necessity for that person's life. So they just gotta go ahead and rock out with it. They can't give up, can't let out the gas because you can't stop breathing. You stop breathing for a little while, what's gonna happen?
You go crash out.
Yeah, so
Crash.
it, and it may be unfair, but at the end of the day, when you just think about it though, everyone has their own path,
Mm-hmm.
their own path to chart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We might look at somebody and be like, "Oh, they was born paralyzed, or they was born with a disfigurement with their
Mm-hmm.
legs can't move." That's so unfair. But that's their path
And they
though.
look at it as a blessing that they can still get around.
Yeah, they look at it as shoot. I'm so glad I still can move this one arm that I got. You
Right.
know what I mean? Like
Absolutely.
shoot, if I ain't
Absolutely.
had this one arm, I wouldn't be able to do
Absolutely.
nothing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But so it's just looking at your
That's true.
path and being able to
Yeah.
reframe it. Is reframe it. You gotta
Reframe it,
reframe.
yeah.
So
And then, but also, like, not only, like, be the person to ask for help, but be the person to be there when somebody else needs help.
mm-hmm.
Not be too busy for that.
Right.
Because it's, like, it's so easy. Sometimes you got them friends that always take, but
Yeah.
you could never, like, you could never hit them back, and they're not gonna take, they're not
Mm.
gonna take your burden from you.
Oh yeah.
But to know that, like, okay, like, I've asked for help this many times. The least I can do is pick up the phone at 3 o'clock
Mm-hmm.
in the morning when somebody's crashing out, calling me,
Mm-hmm.
crying, and I can, spend 5 minutes on the phone with them, whatever it takes to look at that differently. Besides you, you're my best friend, but
Yeah.
my other best friend in the world, she's battling cancer right now, and it's been a
Mm-hmm.
it's been a hard journey for us. But it's like I haven't known how to deal with it, so I've retreated, right? Like, because mentally I just don't know how like, I just can't grasp the fact of, like, me possibly losing my friend. And thank God she's
Mm.
doing well right now. But I've retreated, but at the same time I still have to know when to answer that phone and just let her cry on the other end of the phone, because
Right.
she needs that from me.
She
As
does.
much as it's hard for me to do, like, it's a hard pill for me to swallow, because, like, I feel selfish in the moment, because I feel like I'm losing something. Like, if she
Right.
loses something, I'm losing something.
Wow.
But I still have
Oh
to
wow. I should
know.
think about that.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
still have to know when, like, when she needs a friend.
Yeah.
And she recently, another friend that she fell out with, we've been friends 20 plus years. And at the beginning of our friendship, somebody stopped being her friend because she didn't like me, and she told her she had to pick, and she picked me. And they recently, a few months ago, started being friends again. And then we were talking on the phone a few days ago,
Mm-hmm.
and the girl called, and she sent her a text message talking about, I'm talking to my BFF, I'm gonna hit you back. And then she told her to take a short walk off a long walk off a short pier. Somebody that's battling cancer because of me. But she
Mm-mm-mm.
told the girl, like, okay, well, she's the one that for the last 20 years has brought me solace, and it has allowed me to crash out if I need to crash out to stay.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, she's brought me everything. I don't care if I've known you since elementary school. And so
Right.
she had to break a friendship up over our friendship, but
Mm-mm-mm.
it's not because I asked her to, right? I've never liked the girl, but I would
Some
never
people are just
ask her.
selfish friends,
Yeah.
man. Some people don't know how to be a person friend. But hey, you know what? I'm hearing a lot of this for the first time,
You
just
are,
like
because
some
you've
of
been
these
working.
people. Because is I
It's just
haven't
been over
heard
the
a
last
lot
couple
of
days.
this, and I mean, wow,
Yeah.
that's a lot, and that's a really big way to look at it because, dang, this person, you so tied to this person that
Mm-hmm.
they, man, I can't even sum it up. It's like you so tied to this person, and you want to make sure that you give them what they need from you as a friend, but at the same time, you need something from them as a
Yeah, and
friend,
it's like
and
I
it's
might not
like,
necessarily have it to give, but I have to
yeah,
find it to give because I love that person so much. We've been through so much together,
yeah,
like we've been through, and so as much as she gonna let me crash out on the phone with her, I gotta like we're unfortunate we're states apart, but I have to allow her to have that too. Even when I
mm-hmm,
don't feel up to it, I have to know that I need to to nurture that and to give her the same as that she gives me. And
mm,
yeah, so it's been
that's deep.
yeah, but like I tend to feel selfish and like, okay, why me? Why is this happening? Like I can't lose my friend. This friend has been with me even before you, which is a long time because we've been together
Right,
freaking
right,
lifetimes. And if it wasn't for her, we would have never even met. To be honest with you, like she's
right,
like the like, and so it's hard for me not to play the pity party, but at the same time, I have to push that aside to give her what she needs in that
right,
moment. And some days she just sits on the phone and cries for just cries because her
mm.
kids are assholes. She has teenagers. Her kids are assholes, which we know our teenagers are assholes. We've
We've
been
been
through.
there.
We got the
we
toddler right
we
now, but like
definitely,
he gonna be an asshole too. We've already been through
yeah,
two
we
assholes.
definitely been there with the
So
shit.
like so it's just it's a lot. It's a lot, and it's hard not to just be like like bump this. I don't want to talk to nobody because that's how I feel some days. Like like, I don't want to talk to nobody,
Mm,
but I have to give what my support system gives me. I have to find something in me, even if it's the last little bit of humanity that I have in that day. I have to give it back,
yeah.
if that makes sense.
It's crazy that you say that because when I was riding yesterday, when I was coming from work, I was thinking, I was like, man, it's something that we have to give away in order to get this next blessing that we're
Yeah,
supposed to get.
always.
And I don't know, you know how you think,
Yeah.
because when you always think of give, you always think of
No,
financials,
but
you know what I mean?
see,
So I'm
but I
like,
think that
man,
we
we
gave
gotta
something,
give
not to get
something
into
away
our
right
business,
now.
but I think that we gave something just to to reach out to our lifelines and stuff. I think that we gave something big just over
Mm,
the last couple of days. Like just like reaching, using the lifelines that we never use because we
yeah.
always figure everything out. I think that that was giving enough.
Mm,
And I think that that's fruitful in those relationships as well, so they know that like people
yeah.
know that they're gonna be there for you.
Yeah.
They want to be there
Yeah.
for you, but you never ask
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
anything,
Yeah. Yeah.
so they don't like they don't think that they're really there for you. So I think that we actually did give,
Yeah.
in
Okay.
my opinion.
All right. Okay. I can see that. I can see
Yeah,
that though.
yeah.
You know, not to let y'all too much into our business though, but it's just like we just experienced life. We really just moved back out to my home state, and it's just been like a little struggle for me to find a job just because the cost of living is so different, the wages, what people pay, and
But we there.
qualifications.
We back
But
on track.
and just having to use our lifelines and people around us to just help keep us grounded, help keep us in
Keep
the
us
road,
focused
keep us
into the
focused
fact
in the
that this is
road.
possible and this is what was supposed
And
to happen.
yeah, man, it's been
And it's
good.
been it's been amazing. Yeah.
I say, you find out who your real friends are when you're going through a rough
Oh,
time.
you do.
Yeah, the 4 months I've walked away from people because of them. Yeah, what's telling me the things that ain't appropriate. Yeah, I
Yeah,
know, right?
like, but you can't. This is the other thing that I believe, like with my friends and stuff like that. To be honest, I would never tell them their decision is wrong, right? Like whether it's a bad relationship or a bad friend, like I would, like that's their path to take. It might come to a point where we don't talk about it no more because like because they
Mm-hmm.
don't want any help in it. But at the same time, everybody's cross is theirs to bear, and
Right,
everybody's tolerance is different than others. So
right,
I will, like, my friend calls me crying about her relationship with her husband. I'm not gonna be like, leave that motherfucker. He fucking
right.
sucks. No, I'll be like, well, shit, you picked him just like I picked my husband, and you go through the ups and the downs. Is it
Mm-hmm.
worth it still, or is it not? You got to make the choice, and
Mm-hmm.
to show
But
support.
I won't give them the choice. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's right. You just saying like
Yeah. It
I
just
tell them what I think, but I ain't gonna give you the choice
yeah,
to
you
make. You
gotta
gotta
pick
make the
what's best
choice,
for you know
right?
like what your life is because at the end of the day
Mm-hmm.
you have to live that. But to show that kind of support, I think is so is so much more because that's what I want for my friends too. Is so much more fruitful because it
Mm-hmm.
allows you to do your own thinking and you still have a support
Yeah.
system. But sometimes you have to let people go. I've had to
Yeah.
let people in the wind that I thought I wouldn't have to let go.
Yeah, but look, cause if you know, just to be honest, people have to come to realization at some point in time
Okay,
and
the
do.
fan I can't see is too far from me.
Mhm.
The
Oh,
chat
okay.
I
So
can't see
he
it.
said, nah, you said the last thing group of people I have now is amazing though. I wouldn't trade
You
it for
have to.
anything. Definitely,
That's amazing
blessed
because
for my support team. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, for sure,
that's what's
for
yeah,
sure,
that's
for sure.
absolutely it's crucial in life. A good support team is crucial in
Mhm,
life, and I think that people tend to hold on to relationships that are no longer fruitful in their life. You know, they say that they're for a reason or a season or a lifetime,
mhm.
and sometimes we take those reasons, those seasons, and we try to stretch them a lifetime, and they're not fruitful for us or them.
Right.
And you have to know when enough is enough, and you guys have given whatever it is that you can give, and and you have to part ways. um,
Right. Right.
like I said, I have, like my friendships, I have few. I don't have a lot, like, like
Uh-huh.
as far as close friends, but they've been there a long time.
Yeah.
Like my friend, like I don't fall out with my friend. Like my real friends, like they're there 20 plus years, all of them. Like off top. And I could not talk to them for 6 years and call them, and it's like
Mhm.
we didn't talk, like that we've been talking every single day because we know
Right.
each other and we support each other, and I could just need that encouragement from that one particular person, and it's going to come because
Mhm.
I've built strong relationships, few
Mhm.
but strong enough to actually like to take me far.
See. Also, too, right? With being a good friend, I think you have to learn how to separate yourself from the other friend's decisions.
Oh
Meaning,
yeah.
like, say for instance, if a person's in a bad relationship or they're doing something in a bad career or something with their life, and you give them the best advice you can, but they still choose to
You can't
pursue
take
that.
it
You
personal.
can't take it personal, and you just gotta let them
That's
do
their
their own
path.
thing. That's their path. You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
along with being a good friend is not making them feel bad about it. You can't beat them up about it every time you
Mm-mm.
talk to them. Like, damn, you still at that sucky ass job. That job
No,
don't pay
it's
you or
just
nothing. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, okay,
We talked about it. It's
we
over
talked
with.
about that already. You know what
It's
I'm
over with. Shoot, you
saying?
do what you want to do.
you
But I know
know.
if I'm miserable, I'm finna hit the road.
Mhm.
But that's just me. That's just me. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
my biggest boundary that I've learned to put up the last 2 months is people who are friends but coming up to me talking to me about my ex-wife and how
Yeah, see,
I'm
that's not.
making mistakes, and I walked away.
Yeah, see, they
Yeah.
should support you in that, in the fact, and especially knowing, like just knowing a little bit of your history and stuff like that.
Yeah.
If they don't support you in that, then you gotta really, really look at like what that is and what those people's motives are.
Yeah, it's people always want to try to make it seem like they make all the right choices when
Oh,
it
I
comes to
don't.
situations like
I be
that.
making some
You
shitty ass
know what I
choices.
mean? Like,
I ain't gonna lie, I
let
be
me
making some
judge
shitty ass
you.
choices.
You know what I mean? Like,
Hold
I'm
on.
I'm married
There
to
you
the
go.
dame. You know what I
You
mean?
wanna?
hmm Not really, but I will. Yeah,
No, not really.
yeah, I will. Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Um,
but
no, but yeah, that's I be making some shitty ass choices, y'all. And I've always been blessed that I've certain things happen, divine interventions, and all of that to always keep me safe. But I be making some shitty old choices sometimes, and they be so shitty. I don't know how I'm gonna come back from them, but my support system always brings me back and don't make me
yeah,
feel like shit about it. I think is the most important thing. The people that love me really, they don't beat me up over it. It's like, okay, well, fuck
yeah.
that. Let's not cry over spilled milk. Let's just go move
Well,
on.
for me, I for not making you feel like shit about what you got going on, because it's like at the end of the day I look at it like you already know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I feel it
saying?
more than anybody.
You already know. So what? Why I gotta keep saying something that you already know? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like
Yeah.
you say for instance, if you got a shitty job, and your job paying you $10 an hour, and your damn rent $1,200, you know that.
You need to get a second job,
You
bitch.
know that. I ain't
Bitch,
gotta.
get
I ain't
it.
gotta keep telling you that.
Yeah.
You know. You know
Yeah.
when the shit come through.
When the bills come through, you can't write the check. You
You
know
know
there's a
it ain't
problem.
support.
You
So
see, we have a
you know what I'm
problem.
saying?
Yeah.
Say you can't make someone make a decision is
You just
part
support it.
of us. Oh, it is small, man. Hold on. Of us all having free will. Say we all make mistakes. It's how we learn. The group of people have now support me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely. And that's the
regardless of my
beautiful thing.
choices.
But like I said, even if you
Yeah,
feel like
for
you don't
sure.
have one person, I promise you guys,
Yeah,
988.
for sure.
I've laid next to my best friend that will save me anytime I say I need to be saved, and I've still called 988 because I just feel like that he wouldn't understand. And he waking up like, who the fuck are you talking to? I'm talking to these strangers on 988. But
Mm-hmm.
guess what? I've always gotten something very fruitful from them,
Mm-hmm.
and I've never walked away. And they call you the next day. You know, like if it's 3 o'clock in the morning, they gonna call you at damn 12 o'clock and be like, okay, well, did you use those resources? How's it going right now? And it's like you got a friend in a person that you don't even know that you have a friend in. And sometimes you need that non-biased, non-judgmental ear that you can just say whatever it is, and it's helpful. It
For
is
sure.
helpful.
For
So the
sure.
resources are very helpful.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. You know, the main purpose of this, this plug tonight was just really just try to bring awareness to if you're not okay,
It's
you
okay.
know, it's okay. And it's okay to speak on it. It's okay to actually help from anybody. It don't have to be some
And
sort
the
of
thing is, though, that
professional, so to
but
speak.
life
You know
life
what I
is so
mean?
short. It just takes one rash decision to being going from not being okay to not being here anymore. It's one rash decision, and it's and that's the thing that makes it so crucial, and so
Mm-hmm.
like such a like a slippery slope,
Mm-hmm.
because you could either choose the lifeline of calling a friend, or you could choose the
Mm-hmm.
lifeline of doing something that you can't come back from, and that
Right.
somebody cannot save you from. And that's the scary part. I've been there.
Mm-hmm.
I've been in those situations, and thank goodness that it's always come out like in my fruitful favor of being able to still be here with my family.
Right.
But you just never know. Like, you just never know. One little quick decision, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And in that moment, it feels like it's not going to be okay. But guess what? In 20 minutes, you might feel like like that wasn't that bad. But it might feel like it's like it's the end of the world and you can't come back from it. But in 20 minutes, you sit there and cry on it. You never know what it's
Mm-hmm.
going to look like. And so I just wish, my hope for tonight is that just everybody, even if it's a stranger, if you have to ask for help, don't be ashamed to do it, because everybody needs help sometime in their life.
Don't be ashamed to do it. Love the people
Love the
love
people you
you.
don't know.
Let the people around love you. Know what I mean?
Yeah, but and even
Let
love
the
the people
people
that you
around to
don't
help
know.
you.
If you see the crazy person by the trash can at the grocery store that's standing
Yeah.
there half naked, don't look at him like he's a threat. Just
Yeah.
say that that's sad that he don't have anybody that's taking him in,
Mm-hmm.
and not letting him stand by that trash can. Like, find some empathy in in people or weird situations, or even if it's homeless people on the street. Just find some kind of empathy in the fact that you don't know what's going on in their world, and you never know when you're going to need that you're going to need that compassion, so you should have compassion for others. And that's all I
Yeah.
got to say tonight. I'm ready to
Yeah,
get
for
ready for
sure, for
bed.
sure. Hey, man, y'all travel safe. We
Caden,
appreciate you
we love
traveling
you.
and tapping in with couples and mental health. You
Travel
know,
safe, Caden.
reason.
Hold on, we got to tell you he's going to serve our country.
Hmm?
We got to give Caden a good sign off, because he's going to serve our country. He's going to boot camp. He's
Oh
going back
yeah,
to
for sure, for
with all
sure.
those bombers and everything. Caden, be safe. Take your 2-minute showers, and then get back to your family because they need you. And then, what's your name? You.
Ooh, I'm reason.
Your reason. I'm love. And we're just sitting here kicking
Couples and mental
it.
health,
Couples and
man.
mental health. We ain't
Everybody, y'all
right.
travel safe. You know what I mean? It's all love.